Hi, welcome to McBoss Capital channel. My name is Michael Chu. Today we will talk about the stock market signals and when to buy and sell stocks. All materials shown here are for informational purpose only and not meant as recommendations. As we focus each week, we are sharpening our skills on what to buy, when to buy, and hold and sell. In the last week, Nasdaq was able to move up. So in the previous week, we saw a big dip day, so right here, but it turned around on Friday, which we said was a really good sign. And as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, it climbed. Wednesday, it pulled back only slightly, and Thursday, it continued its climb, and Friday, it made another recent high. So you can see that, the 10-day and the 21-day and 50-day now is starting to be further apart. Now, we are past 14,000 on Nasdaq, which is a really good sign. So this coming week, we'll be probably seeing a test around this level, 14,000, as well as if it does try to aim for the previous all-time record, which is 14,211, then let's see if it will succeed. So, these are good signs. We did have this test right here, and now it's moving up. S&P, same thing happened. It has a big rebound the previous week on Friday after this dip to the 10-day and 21-day. So now you can see that Thursday and Friday, it also they actually make an all-time high. So that's really bullish signal for S&P. The previous all-time high was 42.38, and now it's a little bit higher. So with S&P and Nasdaq near all-time highs, we should start to see more stocks breaking out. So it's definitely time to spend more time looking for great stocks. And two of the ones we saw broke out a week ago was BNTX and Moderna. And after they broke out, we are still seeing strong action. So this is a good sign. So BNTX is testing its 10-day moving average right now. So look for stronger volume rebound and potentially new high. Moderna has hit new high on Monday, and then it's able to hold on as well near those highs, and it's above 10-day moving average. So let me go to the chart quickly to show what's happening there. So as you can see, we have this breakout right here from the previous $213, and it jumped on Monday as well to a new high before falling back and tests this is the green line, which is the 10-day moving average. So it did test it, and it successfully rebounded off it. So now it's holding really tight at this level. So this is a good sign. Now, it does look like it's forming a pendant again. So not necessarily a bad thing. It just takes time to digest the gains here. So last time we saw this pendant here as well, which is right here. So and then when it broke out, it started moving higher. So we might continue to see that. So what we do want to see is that it will move up here like that, right? So we'll watch for that, um, potential move again. So jump to Moderna. So Moderna, saw this breakout here. It moved up to a new high, quickly make 20% from this right here. Right now, you can see it's very comfortable above the 10-day moving average right now, and it's on this slope, which is a good sign. So right now it's moving sideways, which is, again, this is really good sign. It's not even come close to this green line. So we do anticipate kind of a move up eventually. So something to watch. The next group we want to continue looking at is computer software security group. It is rebounding with strength from its 10 and 21-day moving average. It made huge move on Thursday, so that's another good sign. So let's take a quick look. So first we look at the group chart here, and I'm going to turn on some markups here just so we can see. So here, right here, we can see that last week it rebound from this drop here, and now it's moving higher. So it already passed this previous high. Now it's aiming for this high, and the all-time high is right here, which is not really that far away. Um, and we might see huge, potential huge volume coming in very soon for this group. But the signs are good, so we are seeing a more narrower pullback, right? And this one is really narrow, and now this might actually take off. That's the hope of it. So if it does break out here, we could see a huge move. So in terms of the stock, look at CrowdStrike. We're seeing a very similar pattern as the group. Right now, you can see it's now, in fact, it already passed this level here. So now it's going to aim for the previous high right here. Fortinet, definitely one of the strongest one in the group. Continue its uptrend very nicely and just moving up very smooth. Let's see, what do we have? So the other stocks I want to talk about that we follow is Zscaler. This is forming a nice cup, and we are seeing, this move up as well. So it looks very strong. Again, this is now past all this previous highs here. Now it's going to move up towards, most likely towards this previous high. And the last one in this group we will look at is MIME. So MIME CAS has been holding steady, and it did move above this buy point right here. So this is what they call a cup of handle. So this handle right here is very tight, and this, if you draw a line across the highs here, it did break above it. Now the only caveat is the volume is really low, but doesn't, it's not necessarily a worst thing, but just watch out for this. It can have volume coming in soon, but it's also, the 10-day is also trending upwards. So the next group is the retail leisure products group. Unfortunately, we are seeing sell signals here. It was holding tight previous week and had suffered one distribution day. This week, we're seeing another distribution day, and it is starting to move below key moving average. That's why it's considered a sell signal. Moving average are also curving down. So let's take a quick look at this. Now, so here's the group chart, and you can see it's hard to see, but 10-day it has started to curve down. We see a distribution day. We'll take a quick look at pool. So pool also suffered distribution day, and again, you can see the slope here starting to slide down. So that's not the best sign. Dixon Sport, good. This one actually is able to hold up better. So obviously the $100 mark is the resistance. So there may be a chance here for this to move up, but the group is starting to show some weakness. HAYW Holdings, same thing. This one actually has broken down faster than others, and you can see, the 10-day moving average here has started to come down. So that's really bad sign. LESL, same thing here. We see two distribution days, and then the slope of the 10 days starting to come down. And the last one, so Academy Sports Outdoor. This one hasn't broken down. In fact, it's actually moving up faster. So, again, overall the group is suffering. So it's going to be harder for individual stock in the group to move higher. So the next group we want to look at is commercial staffing group. It is holding up well. It did suffer some distribution, but 10-day and 21-day are moving up slightly. So there's mixed picture here. So let's quickly take a look at that. Commercial staffing. So you can see it's not an exciting group, but it is moving up slowly, right? There's no distribution, So look at man. Man's where it's trading really tight around its 10-day moving average. Um, um, Jobs is also doing that. They actually make a new high on Thursday, so that could be a really good sign for this stock because it was able to make a new high. Then we have K-Force. This one is drifting down a little bit price action wise, but it's still holding at 10-day. So yeah. KELYA services. This one show more the distribution is slightly under the 10 and 21 day, but you can see it's trying to hold at this bottom here, $25. So not sure if it will rebound, but that's something that we're trying to see will happen in this group. The next group which we've been following is US oil and gas, US strong exploration and production, really strong uptrend, hit new closing high. This group continued to show lots of power and strength. So let's take a quick look at that. EOG resource. Okay, we'll look at the group. Notice this week it's trading really tight, and then on Friday it was able to make a closing high here. So so that's a bullish signal as it closed off the week. It's setting up for next week. So if we go back to EOG, so again, trading really tight around the high. It didn't make a new high on Friday, so unfortunately, this one didn't. But it's still holding tight up there. Look at Devon. Devon also has pulled back. Now it's pulling back. It did suffer a distribution day here, but it's trying to hold tight around the 10-day. So we want sometimes it might not move up as the group move up. So that's a relative strength which is kind of weak. But you usually give it a day or two. We really want to see it move up right very soon. Like because if it doesn't, then it's not following the group strength. So let's look at Continental and XEC. There's lots of stocks in this group. I'm just showing ones that we've been following since the beginning. So do look at them and look at many stocks in this group because they're all showing good potential. This one is setting up, as you can see, near the highs. Again, most of these stocks are setting up near the highs, and it's just digesting the gains from the breakout, and now it's kind of just moving sideways, right? Now, eventually, the 10-day will catch up, and then it might break higher, right? Move higher. So XEC, where is that? It's right here. XEC. So this one, you can see the test right here on the 50-day, and since it's slowly moving up. So again, it's setting up to potentially break this previous high here. So we'll see if that happens. But overall, the group are showing really strong strength, really good strength. Last group, we're still following mining metal ores. Now, last week we did see suffer a big distribution day. This week also suffer another one. But this group is proving that it wants to stay above key moving average. So not all signs are bad. So let's take a quick look here. Now, it definitely, the mining ore stories, gold, silver, gems, they definitely have to do with the inflation story. Now, whether they will, because they did have a strong run right here. Now it's, you can see it mostly moving sideways. But what I'm trying to say is last week we were seeing, distribution day here. And this week we saw another distribution day. But look how tight it's trading. Like it didn't even come close to the previous week's low. And also it's trading above the key moving average, the 21-day. And then on Thursday, it moved up like pretty high. Almost I don't know if it make a new high, but it looks like it wants to make a new high. And on Friday, it pulled back slightly and volume is lower. So that's a really good sign. So watch out for this group because if it does break out, then, from this consolidation here, it could have another leg up, right? Just like this right here. So so I wouldn't give up completely completely yet on this group. So you can see written is trading tight again, and you can see the volume on the sell day is much lower. So that's a good sign. AEM and nickel, same thing here. So all of them are staying above the key moving average, and just volume on Friday was really low. That's always a good sign when you see after an up day, and then the next day when it does sell, it's much lower volume. Like that's a really good sign. We'll just type in Kirtland. Same thing here. You can see lower volume, and HL, Heckler. So same thing here, pulling back on Friday. So they're all trading tight near the highs, and we are waiting for the next move. And you can see the 10-day, um, is starting to go sideways, but hopefully we want to see some strength going forward. So that's this week. Thank you for following our channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Give us thumbs up on this video if you like it, and you can contact us at this email.